The forbidden games men play to test women. Every woman believes she knows her man. His smile, his words, his habits. But many do not see the silent layer beneath. Men often play hidden games. Forbidden games. Tests of desire, loyalty, and power. These games are not always cruel. Sometimes they're instinct. Sometimes fear. Sometimes a way to feel safe. But always, they reveal something about him and about you. Today, you will hear the secret games men play to test women. Once you recognize them, you will never look at a man's behavior the same way again. Game 1, the jealousy trap. He mentions another woman, a colleague, a friend, an ex who just texted. He watches your face. Do your pupils change? Do you rush to ask questions? Do you go quiet? Do you smile and remain calm? The jealousy trap measures value. He wants to know if you care and how you show it. Some women explode. Some pretend not to care. The rare ones keep composure, then set a boundary later, in private. A scene. You are at dinner. He says, I ran into Mia today. You breathe. You look him in the eye. Oh, how was that? Your tone is steady. You listen and you do not beg for reassurance. Later, when you're alone, you say, if you bring up old flames to get a reaction, don't. If there's a point, say it clearly. You do not play. You lead. Men remember calm. Calm is power. Power is desire. Game 2. Silence and distance. One day he is warm. The next colder. Texts slow down. Calls fade. He becomes a shadow. Is he busy? Is he testing you? Often, both. Distance is a mirror. He wants to see, will you chase? Will you panic? Will you sell your dignity for attention? The counter move is simple. Match energy. Not colder. Not needier. Balanced. Example. He takes hours to reply. You reply when you are free. Brief, warm, unbothered. You keep your plans. You do not lecture by text. When you meet, you say, if you need space, take it. I do not chase. I also do not wait. It is not a threat. It is a standard. Men test to see if you collapse. You do not collapse. You breathe. You remain a mystery. He cannot push or pull out. Game 3. Confession tricks. Tell me a secret, he whispers. It sounds romantic. It often is. But it can also be a ledger. He tells you something small. A childhood story. A regret. He waits for you to match the depth. He wants to measure your trust and your control. Secrets are currency. Spend them wisely. Reveal slowly. Keep grace, not overexposure. A safe method, the soft edge. You share a truth that is intimate, but not self-destructive. I'm hard on myself when I care. I pull back when I don't feel safe. True, human, but not a weapon against you. The real test. Can you be open without handing over the keys to your peace? Men respect restraint. Restraint is elegance. Elegance is unforgettable. Game 4. The temptation test. The room is crowded. A woman laughs at his joke. Touches his sleeve. He does not move away at once. He knows you see it. He is watching your reaction. Temptation wakes the animal brain. Fight, freeze, flight. Most people choose one. Too fast, too loud. The art is different. You do not compete. You do not perform jealousy. You smile, greet her, include her, then calmly continue your evening. You let your presence speak. Later, in private, you say, if you ever need attention, say it. I do not share men who need crowds to feel big. Strength without spectacle. That is the rare answer. He will feel it for days. Game 5. Emotional control. He says something sharp. A story that stings. A truth that shakes your chest. He looks at you and waits. He wants to see the storm. Will you cry? Will you shout? Will you break? Control is not ice. Control is warmth on purpose. You take a breath. You say, I heard you. I need a moment. You pause. You return when you can talk, not bleat out. This is the highest signal. Self-possession, men test it often. The wise keep it always. Game 6, the social mirror he brings you into his circle, friends, family, colleagues. He watches how you move in a group. Do you hunt for approval? Do you dominate the room? Do you stay small and vanish? He wants a woman who can adapt without losing center. You greet, you listen, you laugh, you leave on time. You are not the show. You are the signal. Later he will replay it in his mind. How you shook hands. How you told a story in 2 sentences, then asked a question. How you kept elegance when someone tried to provoke you. Social grace is magnetic. Magnetism is desire that lasts. Game 7, time pressure, he pushes for speed. Let's see each other tonight. Move in. Book the trip. All in a rush. It feels flattering. It can also be a stress test. He wants to know if you hold your rhythm or abandon it for the high. The answer is balance. You welcome the energy. You keep your pace. Yes, I want to. Let's plan a day that respects both our lives. Desire with structure. Heat with spine. Men test timing to see if you are a storm or a season. Be the season. Seasons are irresistible. Game 8, the contradiction test. He says one thing, does another. He plans, then cancels. He promises, then forgets. He is not only careless. He is reading your tolerance. The counter is clarity. You can cancel. You cannot be casual with my time. If it repeats, you step back. Not louder, stronger. You do not punish. You adjust access. Men understand this language. Boundaries in action. No drama. Just doors closing softly. Game 9, the future hook. He talks about tomorrow. Trips you could take. Restaurants you must try. He paints pictures, but he does not schedule. He is measuring your appetite for fantasy. You enjoy the dream. You ask for a date. Pick one, Friday or Sunday. If he plays Mist, you return to Earth. I like real plans. Call me when you have one, then you go live your life. Fantasy without structure is candy. Sweet and empty. You prefer meals. Game 10, the heat check. He moves close. Not touching, but near. Your skin wakes up. He lowers his voice. He says your name slowly. He watches your breath. He watches your neck. He watches if you lean in or hold your line. Heat without hurry is art. You let silence breathe. You smile, then shift half a step away. Not rejection, temperance. Not yet, your body says. Soon, maybe. Men test to see if desire owns you. You show that you own desire. Why do men play these games? Fear of betrayal. Fear of wasting time. Fear of falling first. Desire for certainty. Desire for control. Some men learn love through competition. Some through chaos. Some through silence. They test what they do not trust. They push where they do not feel safe. It is not always malice. It is not always wise. But it is common. How women should respond. 1. Keep your center. No man is worth losing yourself. Breathe. Name what you see. Move. Don't beg. Point 2. Match energy, not extremes. If he slows, you do not sprint. If he grows loud, you grow clear. Balance seduces better than performance. Point 3. Reward clarity, not games. When he speaks straight, you engage. When he plays, you step back. Attention is a currency. Spend it on truth. 4. Use soft no, warm yes. I like you. I do not like this. I want more. I do not want chaos. Firm lines, kind tone. It disarms ego and raises respect. 5. Protect your peace. If the game never ends, the prize is not worth it. Leave the table with grace. The door you close is also a door you open. To yourself. Private scenes. How it looks in real life. Scene A. The party music. Crowd. A woman touches his arm. You see it. He glances at you. You smile. You greet her. Nice to meet you. You turn, continue your conversation. Later, in the car, you say quietly, if you enjoy that kind of attention, we are not aligned. If you want me, act like it. Direct, brief, complete. Scene B, the vanishing act. He goes silent for a day. Then 2, you do not flood his phone. You do not write novels. On day 3, he texts, hey, been busy. You reply when free. Hope it went well. I'm out tonight. Let's talk tomorrow at 7. Lead with time. Lead with life. Scene C, the sharp truth. He says something that cuts. You inhale. I need a moment. You step away. Later, if you want me, protect me from your edges. If you can't, I will protect myself by leaving. Boundary, not blame. Men remember women who move like this. Not cold, not chaotic, centered, bright, rare. Final truth, these games are not the whole story. Love is bigger. Tenderness is stronger. But tests appear in almost every bond. They come early. They come late. They return when fear returns. See them. Name them. Decide with calm. If it is love, the games will fade. Clarity will grow. Desire will become safe. If it is only a game, you will know. And you will walk away with your head high, your heart intact, your future open, because in the end, it is not about passing his test. It is about writing your own rules and living by them beautifully. It is about writing your own rules and living by them beautifully.